it's Sabrina from the Craftaholic Homeschooling Mom. And today we're going to be talking about how to create an online digital portfolio for your homeschooled student. Digital portfolio? What on earth? Yes, I have been dreaming and thinking about doing this for years, and I actually have put it off for a really long time. And this virus mess has actually pushed me to having to do my evaluations, because I am a licensed teacher, so I can do evaluations for homeschoolers in the state of Florida. It's actually pushed me to have to do all these evaluations online, and I need to be able to see the children's work and to be able to see their growth. And parents have been asking me, how do I get that to you? So I wanted to do this as a demonstration video to show you how to gather that information. It's actually really easy. What you're going to do is you're going to be taking your samples. You're going to need 3 samples per subject, one from the beginning, middle, and end of the year of each subject. So for math, I would have a sample from the beginning, middle, and end of the year. I want to show that my child had growth over that year and that they improved and they're able to go on to the next grade level. So we're looking for growth here. So I'm going to collect all those samples, and there's a lot of other things. We're just going to kind of talk about the different things that you would want to list out. I'm going to give you actually a list down in the description of this video of the types of things that you're going to want to include. And right now we're going to run over to my phone, and I'm going to actually show you on my phone how to do this with your smartphone. Yes, your smartphone is going to be how you create your digital portfolio. It couldn't get easier than this, I'm telling you. All right, let's go. And I'm actually going to create some albums. I create albums for my children each year, and I'm going to make one for my son because I've already done my daughter's. I'm going to name it Evan School 2019 to 2020. Okay, and I'm going to save it. And in this folder, I'm going to be able to throw over work samples, any pictures, any experiments, anything we do throughout the year as we're doing it, so that way I have it. So that folder is created, and I just keep an ongoing folder over there for each of my children. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my camera, and so now we're going to start with, I'm just going to show you how to do this with one thing. We're going to use handwriting as an example. This is the handwriting that my daughter uses. So what I like to do is I like to take a picture of the front covers of every single piece of curriculum we use. So I'm going to take a picture of this. This one does not have a table of contents in it. It's just kind of an open go kind of thing. So what I'm going to do, if there was a table of contents, I would take a picture of the table of contents. So I'm going to open up to a sample, and I'm going to include the sample here. I just need 3, remember, from the beginning, the middle of the year. I'm going to go with this. Now I am going to do both of these. So I'm going to turn it sideways, and I'm going to just take a picture of that one. And then I'm going to do one way back here. One that she's basically done with at the end here, and take a picture of that. Now what I'm going to do is, see, they're not quite the way that I want them to be, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to edit it. First, let's turn it the way that we want to be able to see it, and you can see it's a little dark, so I want to adjust the lighting. I always do auto first, and then I go to the shadows and I move it up to make the shadows go away and brighten it up. That kind of brightens up to be able to see it better. So you want to be in a room that has pretty decent lighting, and you can also adjust the lighting and the shadows and the brightness on your phone. See, oh, there we go, much better. All right, let's flip that around and let's save that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Let's brighten it up. It's very shady down there. I mean, you can see it, but I like it to look a little bit better. See, that looks so much better. All right, so we have that, and we have this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those photos, and we're going to go and I'm going to show you. I'm just going to select those. I'm going to throw those over into an album for my daughter There we go. You see my handsome husband there. And those are there. So now what do I do with these photos? I am going to go in and let's go to Google Drive. I use Google Drive. I don't know about you, but it is free. If you have a Gmail account, if you have Gmail, it is going to be free. And you get 15 gigabytes of free data on there for storage. Now, I do pay for a bigger version because I have so much on here. So I'm going to go in here I'm just going to type in Homeschool because that's where I know the folder that I'm going to. I have a million folders in here. So I'm going to go to Homeschool. Then I'm going to go to evaluations. There we go. And then I'm going to go to this year. I do make a folder for each and every year. So in here, we're going to see, I did already start making folders in here, and I want to show you that you can upload straight to a folder so I can just keep everything organized for myself. And I want to upload, and I'm going to go to my photos. Oh, it's taking a minute. There we go. And then it's going to be all the way down here. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, these new screens, you have to like swipe up to like do things. It's so crazy. So as you can see, I was messing around with this earlier, and okay, here we go. I had made stuff earlier. All right, here we go. I'm going to upload, and it's processing them, and it's going to throw them up there. Okay, now we are in my Google Drive on my computer. I like to come in here and do things. It just makes it a little bit easier than sometimes the phone. Now I upload on my phone all the time, makes it really easy. And as you can see, when I was hitting the button to upload, it acted like it wasn't doing anything, but it was. I actually had the same thing in here like 3 times. I just deleted them out. So now I have all of these things. Now, a couple of things that you can do is you can just leave them in this folder, and you can have all your folders for your subjects in here. And as you can see, I have some science stuff in here. I like to organize this and like label it so it's in order. This is my personal preference. And it's much easier for your evaluator to see it. Now you can keep it in there and you can share this. You can go to here, see this folder, and I can share this with my evaluator. I can get shareable link. I can't talk. Get shareable link and click the link on. See, I can turn it off and on. So after my evaluator has seen it and we've had our meeting and everything's good, I can go in and I can turn that off and nobody has access to it. Now what I do is I copy this and I paste this into an email or to a text to her, so that way she can look at my child's portfolio. Now the other option that you can do, and you can actually just create a Google Doc or a Word doc. Whatever you do, make sure you save it in a PDF form. That is going to be your best bet because most people have, everyone can view a PDF. Not if you have a PC and they have a Mac, things might not talk to each other very well. So we're going to do Olivia's portfolio 2019 to 2020. I'm also going to put that over here as my header, and let's center that up. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it nice and big, and you can put whatever font you want. I tend to like this one a lot. I use that a lot. It's my preference. Now what you want to do is I would recommend putting them, you can go to your drive and you can just throw in your pictures in order. And you can also type underneath there any notes that you may want to share with your evaluator for them to read. As you can see here, I'm going to put first, I'm going to put the curriculum that we used, and then I'm going to put the beginning. So let's throw that up there. I'm going to keep them in order for my evaluator. That's what I always tell everyone, to please just try to keep things in an order for me. See, I can keep them to the left, and if I make them small enough, but still readable, they'll go up there beside each other usually. Well, maybe not. Oh, because I press enter. Now, if I press here, I think that's the next one. And then you have those, and then I'm just going to continue to do that with my other subjects. and keep going on and on. And then what you can do is you can go to File, you can download it as a PDF. It's going to throw it down there. There's my PDF, and then I'm going to open it to show you that, oh, there's my portfolio for my child. And I'll have all of their stuff for the entire year, everything. Of course, I just showed you with one subject. So, and then you can email this to your evaluator, and everything's together and nice and simple. So those are two ways that you can do it in a document, or you can share the folder with them. I do whatever you're comfortable with, but just make it simple and easy and clean for your evaluator to go. And that's it. As simple as that. Quick way to make a digital portfolio. Now, I would save these items in your portfolio, in your cloud, in your Google Drive, in wherever, all the places that you have an external drive. I would save it in several different places just in case. And if your portfolio were to ever be called by the county, you can just email it straight to them, and there you go. It's done. It's simple. And it's really just not as daunting as you think it might be. So, and I usually try to think of trying to go through my children's work every about 6 to 8 weeks. I usually do it every 8 weeks. And if you do every 8 weeks, you're going to have 3 to 4 samples from each subject. And then you're covered and you're done. And if you do that, set a reminder in your phone. I mean, these things remind me to do everything. And it will go off and tell you, hey, it's time to throw some things into your child's portfolio, into your phone, into the folder, and all that kind of good stuff. So it's really simple. It's really easy. If we are going to be meeting soon, I can't wait to meet you and your child. And if not, I hope this helped you come up with an idea of how to create a digital portfolio for your children so you don't have to store all of that paperwork. All right. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.